Up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Hawks. For the Timberwolves, they can't be too disappointed, playing over 500 ball the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than that and look to prove it with a big win tonight. Hawks, Timberwolves. Tip-off coming up next. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Clint Capella.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Daniels, also young out there. Reza Shea is out there with Okongwu. And it's Roddy in at the power forward. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels at the 3 spot. Well, there have got to be a lot of challenges at different stages of the season, Stan. Here we are at mid-season. What comes to the top of your mind when you think about what these coaches are facing now?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, it was always...
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Young against Conley. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Edwards. And he drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
Here's Reza Shea. McDaniels defending. And finished off by McDaniels.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Young with no one around. The 3-pointer no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Edwards. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 6 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Roddy the pass to Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
The first one falls. And making his 3rd All-Star appearance last season, Trae Young, a guy who is filled with so much skill in elite play.
Well, look, Trae Young may be as much fun to watch, Kevin, as any player in this league. With his quickness, with his shooting range, and he is as creative a passer as anyone I have ever seen.
He is fun to watch, isn't he?
He really is. Well, guys, what I love about Young is you cannot break his will. Great mental and emotional toughness.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Here's Roddy. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And finished off by Edwards.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Daniels. From outside the arc. Minnesota with the rebound.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive, but they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
See the numbers for Daniels. He's putting up 13 points a game, just over 3 steals, and 5 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Shot clock at 6. Here's Okongwu.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's McDaniels. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And that one's good. Reza Shea.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Roddy. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, you need to run Trae off of his shot. If Young gets into his jumper, it's normally going in.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic. but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And here's Young, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to Roddy. Back to Young. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota leading by 8. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Conley. He's got 12.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Shea with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley with the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Okongwu with a screen on Conley. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. 13-point lead. And finished off by Edwards.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Timberwolves breaking dance.
Well, a great rebounding small forward can give any team an X factor. Let's look at a few guys who have been playing that role over the course of the last month. Number 1, Jaden McDaniels.
There are plenty of above-average rebounders at his position, but he is way above average.
Pass to Shea. Now Daniels. A Nothing on the board, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bunk.
Minnesota making some changes. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniel. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Hunter's checked in. Here's Roddy. The Hawks working the ball around. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Daniels.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Minnesota.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And Atlanta has possession. 15-point game. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their number 1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
The Hawks trail by 17. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Shoots. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you ask, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
Timberwolves leading by 16. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
The Hawks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's Roddy. He's defended by Randle, and they're able to recover. For 3, Hunter. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, Hunter has this versatility in his offensive game.
And finished off by Edwards.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. The Hawks trail by 18. Pass to Hunter. Here's Roddy. The 10-footer. Randle grabs the board. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Edwards. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
The Hawks shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Up top, Okongwu, defended by Gobert. It's good. Young's got 9.
Well, Young is so tenacious that it balances out any of the size differential in the paint.
Young against Randle. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Pass to Daniels. And it's off from three-point range.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Randle surveying the D. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 12.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. Drops in the layup for 2.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
And here's Gobert. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Young with the ball. He's got 11. Shoots the 3. That one doesn't go.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Here's Gobert. Hits it from three-point range.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Back to Young. Pass to Daniels. Now, here's Hunter. Taken away. Outside Edwards. A rebound by Young. Atlanta shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And Hunter can really do damage from deep. The defense has to get out on him.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Joe Ingles in for Edwards. Here's Dillingham. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's McDaniels. Rebounded by Capella. You know, Stan, it seems like the Hawks have been close to taking that next step now for a couple of years.
It does, Kevin, but we're still waiting, unfortunately. There's talent there, but it hasn't translated into sustained postseason success.
Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta.
That's a go-to shot for Bogdanovich. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
Now, Ingles. That one falls.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The Hawks shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Capella. Got a hand on it. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Well, good recognition there from Reed to realize that his best decision was to move the ball.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Krejci. No scoring in this one. Capella sends a screen for Hunter. Poke loose. Here's Dillingham. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Dillingham's got 6. Here's Krejci. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Timberwolves ahead, opening up a huge gap. From Target Center, back in a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Garza in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Here's Krejci. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Krejci's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Hawks. Minnesota's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's McDaniels. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Shea. Back to Capella. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside, Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Takes it off the glass. Hunter's got 7.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Dillingham with it. 6 points for him.
Just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Krejci. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Capella with a screen on Reed. For three, Hunter sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Hunter's got 5 points in the quarter. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster, but everyone builds on the players who came before them, and the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation. Well, you can't sleep on McDaniel's athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
Tries it from the top of the key and all around the rim that time before dropping in. He has 6. Timberwolves leading by 23. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, that shot off. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against Atlanta. Shea wide open. Misses the 3. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's McDaniels. A three-pointer is right on target. McDaniels got 10.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
From deep. They get it back. Capella. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Minnesota's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Offensive rebound. Here's Garza. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
And the basket by Krejci. So it's the Timberwolves now. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustration emerge.
Well, it wasn't a pretty game as far as shooting goes, but ugly wins count just the same.
Now, here's Bogdanovich, defended by Alexander Walker. Launches it. Garza pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The 3. Krejci with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Nancy's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Krejci. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston. And Nance kicks to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, and they have dialed up Hunter's number. He's a big part of this offense.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Now Dillingham. He's got 10. Here's Alexander Walker. Drops in the tray. Alexander Walker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Bogdanovich wide open. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Count it. Alexander Walker's got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Capella. Now, here's Hunter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
Gillingham with it, and the layup falls.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Krejci passes to Hunter. Inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
With some arc, and Miller with a nice bucket inside. Miller's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Again, the Hawks score.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Miller. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Krejci. He's got 8. Outside, Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly. Miller grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Krejci. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. From the arc. Einat pulls it in. Minnesota shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Releases. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Hawks shooting in the second quarter right around 48%. Pass to Bogdanovich. From past the arc.
Atlanta foul. Krejci.
Minnesota calls timeout. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's T-shirt Minnesota. Make some noise.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And let's take this chance to check out the NBA steal leaders. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Shoots from 12. And there's Edwards on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his third assist on the night.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Shea. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Shea's got 5. And Minnesota has possession. Now here's Edwards. A 23-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
A gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
Pass to Shea. Back to Young. There's the 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Randle. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Roddy. Here's Shea. Off target from outside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Edwards. Sweet little floater. Edwards got 28 points for the game.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Roddy. On the wing, Daniels. Cranes the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Daniels. Okongwu trying to break free. Julius Randle with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
1:02 left in the second quarter. And here's Young. 14 points for him. And that one's good. Daniels.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Randle left side. And Randle throws it down.
This is how Randle likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Conley against Young. Here's the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Takes it. And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
What a ferocious drive by Edwards, fending off the defense with ease.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young against Conley. Gobert with the block. And Edwards with the stop.
Just a smart veteran play by Conley. Making sure the ball gets to the guy with the best shot available.
Young against Conley. Young outside. Jacks up a three. Another miss by Young. And so it's Minnesota sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
A superstar in the making. You know who I'm talking about. Anthony Edwards brings so much to this team. He was unstoppable scoring the ball in the first half.
You know what? He's got all the tools out there, Edwards. I mean, the stars are aligning, so watch out.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
Now Young checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. We've got Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then there's Shea, and it's Roddy in at the 4.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
Here's Randle driving in, and the shot goes down. Randle's got 20.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And Roddy gets it to go.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Randle left side. Over Okongwu. A putback He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Okongwu. Another shot. And Shea finishes inside. Shea's got his third basket of the night right there. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Randle. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Julius Randle. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Randle. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you missed the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Now it's great being your partner.
Likewise. Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 37.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Gobert with the defensive effort.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Randle throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randle to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Young pass to Okongwu. Now Daniels. On its way from Young for 2. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Julius Randle. Averaging about 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Roddy. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Roddy. The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Young looking around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Michael Conley picks one up. You know, these last few years, Stan, Atlanta has been outstanding on the offensive end. But boy, have they struggled on defense.
Yeah, and I just don't know if they can go to where they want to go unless they can just develop at least an average defense, and they haven't even been close to that.
And I know we've not seen a champion who is only one or the other. I mean, you've got to be a little bit of both, correct?
Yeah, Kevin, most of our champions, as you know, have been in the top 10 in both offensive and defensive rating.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
And so he makes both from the line. Young against Conley. Here's Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Young pass to Roddy. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Randle outside. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Okongwu. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins.
Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
13 feet away. The putback, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Young with the ball. He's got 22. Here's Roddy. Now, here is Young. 6 to shoot. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, Young's playmaking is very reliable. He's got impressive vision.
Timberwolves have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Shoots over Rizashea. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Hawks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. And so Young nails them both. Minnesota's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Here's Randle, and he lays it straight in. Randle's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Young from outside. Minnesota with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards with the stop.
That's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Back to Young. to Shea. Here is Daniels, defended by Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Young, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and when he gets inside, Trae Young is an expert at finding contact and getting to the free throw line.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
And he can't get the first one. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Edwards, he's checked in for Gobert. Reed comes in for Julius Randle. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. And a change for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Dyson Daniels. And the second free throw, good.
I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
Pass to Reed. The shot from the low post is good.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
Now, Shea. He's got 7 to the middle. Here's Okongwu. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
Minnesota's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Pass to Shea. The Hawks again can't hit. Minnesota shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. And the Timberwolves call time here.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Timberwolves dancers.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. Well, you look at Reed, a dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Takes a shot at the elbow. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. It's stolen by Ingles. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Here's Roddy. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Krejci passes to Hunter. Here's Roddy. 6 points for him. Pass to Bogdanovich to end the cold streak. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Took him no time at all on that one. Newton's got his first basket of the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Krejci passes to Okongwu. Bogdanovich with it. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Ingles. Over Hunter. It's rebounded by Roddy. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Here's Krejci. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Krejci. 8 points for him. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Minnesota's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks streak, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Okongwu dishes to Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got 12 points in the game.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And the basket by Ingles.
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
Here's Krejci. Pass to Okongwu. 1:31 left to play in the third. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Reed. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
Well, showing off his power. Reed gave the dunk everything he had.
1:14 left here in the third quarter. Here's Krejci. Pass to Roddy. Now Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Puts up a 3. And the basket by Krejci. 11 points in the game.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's Reed. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
The Hawks shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. Krejci passes to Hunter. The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
So versatile offensively. When Hunter gets in a rhythm, he's capable of carving up a defense.
Here's Newton. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Bogdanovich. Newton pulls it in.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
Over Bogdanovich. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Newton's got his second basket of the game. Atlanta shooting 47%, pretty solid. Now, here's Hunter. T right on him. Takes the 3. Roddy no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Minnesota's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Reed. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Dillingham, and it's Clark in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
Timberwolves shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Here's Edwards. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And it's the Hawks' ball. Outside, Bogdanovich. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
Now, here's Hunter, defended by Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Pass to Krejci. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Clark. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Here's Krejci. Nance outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. And here's Nance. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Nance has got his first 2 points. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Fires it up. Dillingham, no good.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
They get the rebound. He gets it in there. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Nance outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Clark. A three from Bogdanovich. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Reed misses.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And Nance kicks to Hunter. Into the lane. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And again, it's Minnesota converting. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Bogdanovich with it. Here's Krejci. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got assist number 5 here tonight. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Puts one up from 19. Dillingham, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. A crossover. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Dillingham. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Krejci. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. Which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
Minnesota calls timeout. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Ours is checked in, and it's Joe Ingles in for Clark. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. the inbound pass. Drills it from outside. Reeves got 11 in the second half.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
Here's Young driving to the basket, and the shot goes in. Young's got 27.
Well, look, because of his shooting ability, you have to get up on Young, but then that makes it even easier for him to blow by you.
Here's Alexander Walker, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Here's Daniels, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
The first free throw is good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Reza Shea, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
Yeah, and we've seen that. You're right. A lot of examples.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
And the Timberwolves call time.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Next dancer. Get down. Let's hear it for you.
Here's Alexander Walker. An easy 2 points on the layup. Alexander Walker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Young outside, drives to the hoop. Count the basket. Young's got 29 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Daniels passes to Roddy. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Daniels. They set the pick. Here's Roddy. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Here's Dillingham. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Atlanta's shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Young is double. Pass to Roddy. Here's Daniels, defended by Alexander Walker. Back to Daniels. Rizage with it, 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Garza. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Now, here is Young. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
High post shot. Dillingham, no good. Young, right side. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Substitution on court.
Takes a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Newton. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Atlanta's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Young from deep 3-point range. Miller grabs the miss.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Alexander Walker offline with his 3. The Hawks shooting it brilliantly here lately, 60% from the field. Here's Daniels. Okongwu trying to break free. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Now Daniels to the wing on the left. Fires from deep. Connects from 3-point range. Roddy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Newton can't get it to go.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
From the wing, it's rebounded by Roddy. Roddy's got his 5th rebound in this one. The shake. And Shea finishes inside.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Minnesota shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Here's Newton. Another miss by Minnesota. Newton's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Pass to Young. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Newton. They can't stop the run with that one. Hawks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
1:32 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Newton. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Minnesota calls timeout. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
It's time for defense.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Stolen by Reed. Edwards against Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
One shot.
One shot.
Here's Young. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, if you're looking for someone to make things happen at the offensive end, Trae Young's the guy you want.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Young nails them both. And stolen by Okongwu. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Okongwu. Young's got 39.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Rizashay. Back to Young for three. Another three for Atlanta.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Julius. Now look, you're banging in the paint, but what do you see from your backcourt?
They do a great job of, they obviously can score the ball, but getting us into things and running the offense very well and leading the team that way.
Well, they led you to a win tonight, Julius. Thank you for your time. Kevin?
Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.